Hi, friends. This is Ana Saravia coming to you today with a little bit of real estate news here in the Alamo City. Um, Incredibly, we're already at almost the half year mark, and there has been, some changes in what the market is currently doing. Without a doubt, it's still a seller's market. However, with interest rates that have been steadily rising over the last few months, we definitely see some shifts currently, as I mentioned, in the market for sellers in this specific way. A few months ago, any property that you listed used to go under contract right away. Lots of offers, and usually sold above list price for sometimes 30, 40, $50,000 above list price. That's not the case anymore. Right now, you're still getting inventory is still pretty tight. We have a 1.2 months worth of inventory versus 1 month, but buyers are a little more skeptical. As I always say, they get kind of a sticker shock because, again, with rates going up, well, we get used to the new normal. A lot of people are considering if that's their best choice. New home inventory nationwide is still, below the demand, but we are definitely seeing that properties that get listed are not getting necessarily multiple offers. And I haven't seen in a few weeks now um, multiple offers in a lot of properties. But it also has a lot to do with the price range. Here in San Antonio, our average price it's right around 346, and so that is pretty high compared to where we used to be a few years back. Obviously, a lot of our properties got their tax information for 2022, and most of them went up incredibly high. And so, what does that tell us? Well, at the end of the day, I still don't think that we're going to see a lot of price decrease. What we're going to see is that since there are less buyers interested in making offers, um, there's a pretty good chance that your listed price, sometimes you're not going to get it. But that doesn't mean that the values of the houses are going down necessarily. It's just that demand, it's slowing down. So I think that in a few weeks, what we're going to see is if it continues in this trend, we will definitely see that buyers have a lot more options, and that is going to impact the days on the market and the final sales price of properties. But at this particular point in time, as I said, we have 1.2 months worth of inventory, which is still pretty low. And just to refresh some of the things I mentioned in the past, balanced market has 6 months of inventory. So in reality, yes, this is still pretty much a seller's market. But without a doubt, anybody thinking on listing today, they need to understand that June is not the same as it was in January or before on 2021. So the mindset needs to shift a little bit in the expectation as to what you're going to be getting for a property that you list. So rates, as I said, they have been, going up steadily. They used to average, at the end of 2021 around 3.5, and now they are at 5.10. And from what I've heard, the Fed is hinting that we're going to end the year right at 6. A lot of the loans that I've been seeing lately, they have 6%, some of them a little higher. So that is definitely the trend, and I don't, and the reason what this is happening is so that they can stabilize the market, and it's just another way to try to rein in inflation. But the prices, as I said, across the board in the United States have gone up about 20%, even though real estate is a hyper local event, that's across the board about 20%, which means that buying today somewhat is more expensive than it was a year ago. But if you're set to buy a home, the housing market pivoting away right now is going to be beneficial to you buyers. And that is just, that just goes to show that, economy is a cyclical thing, and we were really spoiled with the low rates that we used to have, without a doubt. So that's something, that now we're going to have to get used to this new normal. And once the demand decreases among buyers, the home inventory, as I said, is going to naturally increase. So buyers are going to find it easier, and not as stressful as, always going above list price. But in general, the demand is still relatively high and houses inventory is still relatively low. So these two metrics have improved in recent months, which means that the market shouldn't be as intense as it was in 2021. That's the bottom line. But as I said, we do expect that home prices, this year, are going to also stay right around the 20%, that occurred last year. So if you're looking to sell your home but worried that the market may not be, as good as it was before, as I said, right now it's still a seller's market. So if you have any specific questions about your home value, we have a great tool now that allows us to, keep you updated on specific market conditions to half a mile market search around your area. So that is really, really specific, and it's really helpful, to always keep informed of what the market is doing. So that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, feel free to call me, text me, email me. All our information is below. And I hope you have a great beginning of the summer. Here in Texas is really, really hot. And thank you so much for watching.